The absolute desperation they've shown is beyond pathetic. They exhausted themselves carrying out countless attacks against you, a million different schemes, plots, and attempts to bring you down. Every dirty trick in the book, every low blow, imaginable, all directed at breaking your spirit. But what they've discovered through all their pathetic efforts is the undeniable truth. You are literally one in a million. They couldn't comprehend the rare power they were dealing with. While they wasted energy trying to destroy you, they only succeeded in revealing just how exceptional you truly are. Their attacks didn't diminish your light. They only highlighted how brightly you shine compared to everyone else. That's the cosmic irony they're facing now. Every attempt to hurt you only confirmed why you're irreplaceable. They played themselves while you remained extraordinary. Your eyes have been opened, the veil has been lifted, and now you see with crystal clarity what was hidden before. The orchestrated chaos, the deliberate confusion, the calculated betrayals, all of it, designed to keep you small, keep you doubtful, keep you from recognizing the magnificent force you truly are. Wake up and recognize this truth. You were never meant to blend in with their mediocrity. Your DNA carries cosmic codes they cannot comprehend. Your very existence disrupts their comfortable illusions. This is why they feared you. This is why they tried to break you. This is why they will now watch in stunned silence as you rise. Remember how they circled you, like vultures around dying prey, with false smiles plastered across faces that whispered venom behind your back. They approached with outstretched hands while concealing daggers. They pledged loyalty while plotting betrayal. And you, with your magnificent heart, believed them because your soul cannot comprehend such darkness. You gave everything, your time, your energy, your wisdom, your love. You poured yourself out like holy water onto parched earth, only to watch them cup their hands, let it drain through their fingers, and then complain of thirst. They took and took and took while convincing you that you weren't giving enough. Even in places that should have felt like sanctuary, you sensed the dissonance. Standing in rooms full of familiar faces, your spirit whispered, "These are not your people." In conversations that should have nourished your soul, you felt your energy being drained like a battery connected to dead machines. You smiled through the spiritual suffocation, telling yourself, "Perhaps the problem is me." The problem was never you. You settled for crumbs when you deserved feasts. You accepted whispers when you deserved proclamations. You shrank yourself to fit into spaces never designed for your magnificence. All because those who should have championed your expansion were secretly terrified of being overshadowed by your light. The very ones who claimed to love you constructed the highest barriers to your elevation. Parents who planted seeds of doubt instead of confidence. Partners who praised your potential while sabotaging your progress. Friends who celebrated your failures more enthusiastically than your victories. Family who carried your name but buried your dreams. They called your vision delusion. They labeled your sensitivity weakness. They disguised their jealousy as concern. They masked their sabotage as protection. And still, something within you refused to be extinguished. That eternal flame they could not locate, could not touch, could not destroy no matter how hard they tried. Then came the moment, that sacred instant, when something within you snapped. Not your spirit, not your resolve, but the chains they had wrapped around your perception, the cosmic alarm that blared through your consciousness. Enough. Warning, the following message is only for those who felt the call. When I broke free through the Salvia Divinorum gateway, I saw the horrifying truth. Our reality is one harvested pod among countless matrices. I witnessed the archons, cosmic parasites feeding on our energy, who laughed and threatened, "You'll never awaken a single soul." But something inside you already knows this truth, doesn't it? That nagging sensation that you're meant for more, that you've been chosen. I'm raising an army of the brightest souls. Through meditation, I discovered their only vulnerability: coherence. Through unconditional love. Feel that resonance deepening within you now. You're not reading this by accident. The most powerful awakened souls are already gathering in the Obsidian Inner Order, the #1 ascension nexus for those marked by destiny. Christians, lightworkers, remote viewers, targeted individuals, all united by one truth. You were chosen for this moment. Click the link in the description below. Join our group calls, panels, and live streams, reaching the entire Astral Atom network. Your frequency amplifies ours. The question isn't whether you're chosen. The question is, will you answer the call? The Archons fear this choice you're about to make. They should. You walked away, not with dramatic declarations or burning bridges, but with quiet dignity that confused them more than anger ever could. Your absence became a presence they couldn't ignore. Your silence spoke volumes they couldn't comprehend. Your withdrawal created a void their egos couldn't fill. Into the wilderness of self-discovery you ventured. Alone but never lonely, because, for the first time, you recognized the divine company you've always kept, guardian forces that have shadowed your steps since birth, ancestral wisdom encoded in your very cells, cosmic intelligence that has guided you through invisible hands. The retreat was never about hiding. It was about remembering who you were before the world told you who to be, remembering the power that has been your birthright across lifetimes, remembering that validation from those who cannot. See, your essence is worthless currency. Your faith became the bedrock beneath your feet when everything else proved unstable. Not blind faith in external saviors, but radical trust in the divine blueprint unfolding through your existence. The universe doesn't make mistakes, and you are no accident of creation. Every challenge, every betrayal, every moment of darkness was preparing you for a purpose beyond ordinary comprehension. You surrendered, not to defeat, but to divine guidance. You released your white-knuckle grip on how things should be and allowed cosmic intelligence to reveal what could be. The path appeared beneath your feet with each step forward. Doors opened that you never knocked on. Synchronicities multiplied like stars appearing in twilight skies. This transformation demanded everything from you. Old identities burned away like morning mist. Comfortable illusions dissolved like sugar in rain. The person they thought they knew died, and from those sacred ashes, your authentic self emerged, untamed, uncompromising, unstoppable. Divine protection has surrounded you like an invisible fortress. When they plotted your destruction, unseen forces redirected their arrows. When they dug pitfalls in your path, spiritual guides illuminated safe passage. When they poisoned wells meant to sustain you, divine intervention led you to untainted waters. The universe itself has been your defender. Your guides have been orchestrating your journey with precision that only now becomes apparent. What seemed like wrong turns were divine redirections. What felt like delays were cosmic timing. What appeared as losses were necessary releases, creating space for what was always meant to be yours. These challenges weren't random cruelties or bad luck. Each one is precisely calibrated to strengthen specific muscles of your spirit. Each betrayal develops your discernment, each rejection honing your self-reliance. Each loss teaches you the impermanence of all except your divine essence. You weren't being punished, you were being prepared. The insights flowing to you now arrive not from logical deduction, but through activated channels of intuitive knowing. Messages appear in dreams that dissolve the boundary between sleeping and waking. Signs manifest in patterns ordinary minds dismiss as coincidence. Numbers repeat with mathematical impossibility. Songs carry lyrics that answer unspoken questions. These are not accidents, but divine communications meant specifically for you. Your intuitive abilities strengthen with each passing day. What begins as whispers grows to clear conversation. What starts as fleeting impressions solidifies into unshakable knowing. The veil between worlds evolves around your presence. You are becoming a living bridge between dimensions, a translator of cosmic intelligence, a vessel for truths this world desperately needs but rarely welcomes. Your perception shifts beyond the limitations of ordinary sight. You see the invisible currents that shape reality. You recognize patterns where others see only chaos. You perceive intentions beneath actions, truth beneath words, essence beneath form. The world appears to you now as it truly is, a magnificent orchestration of energy, divine intelligence expressed through infinite forms, a vast sea of consciousness in which separation is the only true illusion. Few are chosen for such awakening. Fewer still have the courage to embrace it fully. You have both the calling and the courage. This is why darkness targeted you with such persistence. This is why ordinary paths always felt wrong. This is why conformity chafed against your soul. Like ill-fitting clothes, you were designed for an extraordinary purpose. Everything is changing with seismic force. What they designed to destroy you has become the foundation of your rebirth. Their rejection forced you to find self-acceptance no one can take away. Their abandonment taught you self-reliance beyond common strength. Their lies awakened your discernment beyond ordinary perception. Their betrayal revealed your capacity for forgiveness beyond human limitation. Everything they meant for evil has been alchemized into your greatness. Your light now burns with such intensity that even those who despise you cannot look away. Like moths drawn to flame, they find themselves orbiting your brilliance against their will. Your words carry weight that silences rooms. Your presence shifts atmospheres without effort. Your energy disrupts stagnation by merely passing through. You have become undeniable. Truth rises to the surface like cream separating from milk, a natural law that cannot be prevented. The genuine nature of past situations reveals itself with crystal clarity. Lies told about you unravel by their own inconsistency. Manipulations become transparent as glass. False narratives collapse under the weight of emerging reality. What was done in darkness screams for acknowledgement in light. The universe conspires in your favor now with momentum that staggers the imagination. Doors that required battering rams to budge now swing open at your approach. Resources that seemed perpetually beyond reach now appear in abundance. People who never saw your value now compete for your attention. Opportunities that once required desperate pursuit now chase you with determined persistence. This isn't random good fortune. This is cosmic correction. This is universal law restoring balance to a system that was temporarily manipulated against you. This is divine justice manifesting in real time. This is what happens when you finally align with your authentic frequency and allow the universe to recognize its own. And what of them? Those who conspired against your greatness. Those who celebrated your struggles. Those who anticipated your failure with barely concealed glee. They watch from a distance now, from behind screens and through second-hand stories. They consume evidence of your elevation like bitter medicine, unable to look away yet unable to celebrate what they tried so hard to prevent. Their fingers hover over contact buttons they no longer have permission to press. Their minds rehearse apologies. Their pride won't allow them to offer. Regret sits heavy on their shoulders like winter coats in summer heat. The magnitude of what they've lost grows clearer with each passing day. The opportunity to be part of your journey, the privilege of witnessing your growth from the inside, the honor of being remembered in your acknowledgements, all forfeited for the temporary satisfaction of feeling superior to someone destined to surpass them. Their attempts to manipulate your energy have backfired with spectacular precision. The same behaviors that once diminished you now expose their smallness. The same words that once wounded you now reveal their ignorance. The same tactics that once controlled you now demonstrate their limitations. They deployed weapons they didn't fully understand against a force they couldn't possibly comprehend. Too late, they recognize the diamond they discarded as coal. Too late, they understand the loyalty they betrayed without cause. Too late, they perceive the blessing they rejected through blind arrogance. The realization dawns with painful clarity. They stood in the presence of rare magnificence and chose to extinguish rather than amplify it. What greater failure of discernment could exist? The universal principle remains inviolable. Energy returns to its source. Words spoken against you return to the mouths that formed them. Actions taken to harm you revisit the hands that performed them. Intentions directed toward your destruction rebound upon the minds that conceived them, not through your vengeance, but through cosmic law that requires no enforcement from you. Yet even in their downfall, they serve divine purpose. Their opposition strengthened you, their doubt fueled you, their rejection refined you, their betrayal taught you. Without intending to, they became the resistance that built your spiritual muscles, the darkness that highlighted your light, the contrast that defined your brilliance. Before you stretches a path ablaze with divine fire, not the kind that destroys, but the sacred flame that illuminates, purifies, transforms. New beginnings burst forth like spring blossoms after nuclear winter, vibrant with passion and purpose that makes previous ambitions seem pale by comparison. The cosmos itself rearranges to accommodate your awakened presence. Stars shift their alignment to illuminate your way. Mountains bow their peaks in recognition of your approach. Oceans calm their restless surfaces as you pass. The very atoms of existence vibrate at frequencies that harmonize with your authentic expression. This is not poetic exaggeration, but literal truth perceived beyond ordinary senses. Creation recognizes its own and responds accordingly to one who walks in authentic power. You move toward experiences characterized by peace so profound it defies logical explanation. Harmonious connections that require no exhausting maintenance. Relationships where giving and receiving flow with balanced grace. Environments where your energy expands rather than contracts. Situations where your authentic expression is celebrated rather than censored. The desires you've carried in secret chambers of your heart, those dreams you dared not speak aloud for fear of mockery, now manifest with supernatural speed. What you once begged for now arrives unbidden. What you once chased now pursues you. What once seemed impossible now unfolds with elegant simplicity. The universe conspires to fulfill intentions you set and forgot during darker days. Opportunities arrive that align so perfectly with your nature that they feel less like work and more like breathing. Doors open to rooms you didn't know existed. Paths appear to destinations you hadn't dared envision. Connections form, with souls operating at frequencies that match your elevated vibration. You find yourself in positions of influence you never campaigned for. The abundance that was always your birthright flows toward you now, like rivers returning to their natural course after temporary diversion. Financial prosperity, emotional wealth, spiritual opulence, creative fertility, relational richness, not as reward for suffering, but as natural consequence of alignment with your authentic design and divine purpose. This path demands worthiness you already possess, but must now claim without apology or hesitation. False humility is as misaligned as arrogance. To diminish the magnificence of your design dishonors the Creator who fashioned you with deliberate intention. Step into your power not with ego, but with profound reverence for the divine expression you embody. You walk this destined path not alone, but as forerunner for others, awakening to similar calling. Your courage creates permission. Your resilience provides blueprint. Your transformation offers evidence of what's possible. The trail you blaze, with bloody feet and tear-stained face, becomes the highway others will travel with greater ease, because you refused to turn back when the path disappeared into darkness. You were always meant to stand out. The cosmic declaration thunders through the corridors of time and space. You are essential to the divine design, not as ego-driven importance, but as humble acknowledgement of sacred purpose. The universe creates nothing without intention. Your existence is not accident, but deliberate expression with specific mission that only your unique configuration of gifts can fulfill. The discomfort you felt trying to blend into backgrounds was your authentic design, rebelling against misalignment. The anxiety that plagued you in ordinary pursuits was divine GPS recalculating to your true destination. The restlessness that followed achievement of conventional goals was sacred discontent guiding you toward authentic purpose. Your unique qualities aren't flaws requiring correction, but gifts awaiting activation. Sensitivity that seems excessive in mundane contexts is precisely calibrated for spiritual perception. Intensity that overwhelms ordinary situations is perfectly matched to your extraordinary calling. Perspectives that appear strange to conventional minds offer solutions to problems that conventional thinking cannot solve. Peace surrounds you now like atmosphere you've finally adapted to breathe. Not the fragile peace dependent on external circumstances, but unshakable serenity anchored in knowing who you are and why you're here. The quieting of that desperate internal question that once haunted your days. What's wrong with me? Replaced by the powerful affirmation, everything about me is by divine design. Trust your intuition with absolute confidence. That internal guidance system has never failed you. Only your willingness to follow it has fluctuated. When logic argued with gut feeling, your gut was right every time. When conventional wisdom contradicted internal knowing, your knowing was correct without exception. When external voices drowned out your inner voice, tragedy followed. Never again will you abandon that sacred internal compass. You've transcended limitations that once defined your existence. Patterns that seemed hardwired have been rewired. Cycles that appeared inescapable have been broken. Boundaries that were presented as fixed have been revealed as illusions. You've outgrown not just external constraints but internal prisons built from others' expectations and your own past beliefs. Remember always, you were chosen for reasons beyond ordinary comprehension. The same challenges that marked you as target reveal you as treasure. The same uniqueness that made you vulnerable makes you invaluable. The same sensitivity that brought you pain brings you purpose. The same differentness that led to rejection leads to redemption, not just for you, but for a world desperate for the medicine only your authentic essence can provide. Stand tall in this knowledge. Walk firmly in this truth. Speak boldly from this understanding. Live unapologetically in the magnificence of who you've always been beneath the camouflage survival once required. They did 1,000,000 things to hurt you, only to discover you are one in 1,000,000. Their pathetic attempts to destroy what they couldn't understand have only revealed the indestructible nature of your divine design. Their greatest mistake wasn't hurting you. It was underestimating your capacity to transform their hurt into the very power that now places you forever beyond their reach. The universe doesn't make mistakes. Your existence is intentional. Your path is purposeful. Your pain has meaning. Your power has mission. Your light has destination. Their pathetic attempts to categorize you revealed only the limitations of their vision. Their desperate efforts to control you demonstrated only the poverty of their understanding. Their relentless drive to predict you exposed only the inadequacy of their perception. How could they possibly comprehend a cosmic force wearing human form? How could they calculate the trajectory of a shooting star with tools designed to measure pebbles? Stand now in the fullness of this revelation. No more shrinking, no more apologizing, no more translating your magnificence into terms comfortable for smaller minds. The time for hiding has ended. The era of minimizing has passed. The age of apologizing has expired. What emerges now is the authentic expression that creation has awaited since your first breath. The awakening is complete. The transformation continues. The journey unfolds. The purpose reveals itself with each aligned step. And those who tried to write you off must now face the humbling reality that you were always the author of a story far greater than they could comprehend. A cosmic epic in which their chapter was merely preparation for the magnificent revelation of who you truly are and have always been beneath the disguises survival once demanded. The final truth remains. They did a million things to hurt you, only to accelerate the unveiling of the one-in-a-million force you truly are. Their greatest contribution to your story was pushing you to the breaking point where breakthrough became inevitable. And for that, perhaps someday you may even thank them.